Hello everyone, now I'm going to show you how to make uh, a 2D game called PONG using Love with Lua. So Love with Lua is a gaming language which uses object oriented programming. So first, to start with a code, I have set the window underscore width and height, and the other variables which are virtual underscore width and height. So these are the two requirements, and this is the load function with the which will this so this line, the love.graphics dot set default filter, will filter the game window, and there are three fonts: score font, large font, small font. And the line 21 will set the title of the game, and line 22 will set the will create a random seed. Then 23 and 24 will set the scores of the player, and 26 and 27 will create serving player and winning player respectively. Serving player is assigned with 1, winning player with 0. 28 and 29 use paddle as a paddle to draw the player 1 and player 2, and sounds is equal to paddle underscore impact is equal to love.audio.new source, which will create a new sound. And then there is a setup screen which will set up the game with these values, and the parameters are like this: virtual underscore width height, window underscore width height. And then if you if so this full curly brace is full one full parameter for the setup screen. And then there is ball is equal to ball, which will draw the ball based on the x-axis, y-axis, width and height. Then there's a game state which is called start. Then there is resize, which will help the game to resize. And then there is a love.update delta time, which will update the game every second, which is delta time. If love.keyboard dot is down w, then player1.dy is equal to negative of paddle underscore speed. So here we can set a variable as a negative value by typing by not changing its value, but changing its integer type. If it is positive, it will have no minus sign. If it is negative, we can write minus with the variable name. And for if it is s, if this key is s, then the paddle speed will be a positive value. If both are not touched, then both are not clicked, then the dy will be 0. So this is the AI code for player 2. And here player 1 colon update, player 2 colon update will just update the players using the update method in the paddle.lua. If game state is equal to serve, then it will perform these functions, wherein it will first set the the direction of the y-axis of the ball to minus 50 comma 50, and serving player as 1. If a serving player is equal to 1, then it will do this, which will set the ball dot directional x to mat dot random of 140 comma 200. Else if game state is equal to play, then if ball colon collides player 1, then ball dot dx is equal to ball dot my negative ball dot dx star 1.03. So this is the collision code which happens during the play state, and this is for the wall collision, and this is for player 2 collision, player 1 collision. So it will play the sounds by typing sounds square bracket, and inside the square bracket quotation with the sound which you want to play, wherein we have written in sounds in love.load right here. So if we go here, it will play this sound, and if if it touches the wall, it makes the wall impact noise. If the ball dot x is lesser than 0, then it will increment player 2 score, and make the score sound for both the players. If player 1 score is is greater than or equal to 10, then winning player is equal to 1. Then we'll set the game state to done, and then else if game player 2 score is greater than or equal to 10, then winning player is equal to 2, game state is equal to done. Ball colon update dt. So ball colon update dt will draw the ball based on the delta time parameter. Function love.keyPressed will take a parameter of key, and will happen if key is equal to escape, that on the keyboard. If we press any of those and any of the keys, any other key, it will not close the game, because love.event.quit will happen only when we hit escape button. And if else if key is equal to enter, then it will go to this conditional part, and then it will perform these. And for love.draw, will draw the game with this clear, which will set the background, and will be push colon start, and score text is equal to string player 1 score, which will set a number into the string to on the background. To concatenate multiple strings, we write dot dot, and text is equal to width score font colon get width score text. So in line 185 to 191 is to set the score font, where it should be located and how wide it should be. If game state is equal to start, then it will go here, which will start this code. Love.graphics.set font small font, and love.graphics.printf will print the welcome to Pong, and these all states will print, do nothing much but print the print on the background. And then after the game states, there is player 1 colon render, player 2 colon render, ball colon render, then there is push colon finish, which will finish the code for the love.draw. Now in paddle.lua, it is nothing much but starting the paddle colon initialization, and then there is paddle colon update, which will update the paddle based on the delta time. So here you saw player 1 colon update dt, right here. So it will update based, player 1 is nothing but, here it was paddle colon update dt, here it is player 1 colon update dt. So player 1 paddle was replaced by player 1, and it's nothing much different but the same. And paddle colon render will happen at right here, wherein paddle is replaced with player 1 player 2. So paddle colon render will draw the paddle of each player. So ball.lua is the main code for the ball, and here we have function ball colon init x comma y comma h serving player, and then this collision for the ball, So here you saw the collision code wherein it used to check. So yeah, if ball colon collides player 1 or player 2, so here we took a parameter of paddle. So paddle was replaced by player 1 and player 1 or and player 2, and ball capital B ball is replaced with small b ball, and then there is ball colon reset, which will reset the ball towards to make it move towards the serving player. So if the opponent scores a point against the losing player, the losing player will get to serve because they lost a point to the opponent. And then function ball colon update dt will update the ball, just like how we wrote ball colon update dt right here. And then there is ball colon render, so right here. Now if I run the code, so before running the code you should move towards the directory. So now I moved into the directory, and if I run the code, so my game started, and now if I make it to full screen, it will come to the full screen, and if I hit enter, so I guess there's an error. I will just I'll just fix it. So guys, now it works, and I guess the error was that I keep forgetting that you should not remove key is equal to return. If you remove this, the game won't work. So now if I go here and hit enter, you can see it shows player 1 serve, because the player 1 will start. And now if I hit enter, the ball will move towards the player. You can also hear the background noise. So the player 2 acts like the AI, following the ball only when the ball is not towards its towards its side. So now if you want, you can also adjust a few things for the AI to make it much more harder. Later on I will explain how to make a Flappy Bird this using this love.lua, love with Lua, and you can also make both the AIs to both the paddles to become AIs and play. Now if I win the game, then so now I win the game, and the AI automatically goes here, and if I again hit enter, the game resets, and it's now player 2 serve, which is the AI. And later on I will explain how to make a Flappy Bird using love with Lua. So thank you.